they put together a chart of what was the most hated. It's like there's hate, active hate, then there is dislike it, not sure, neutral, like it, and then love it. So, and it's interesting that hate it, there was two that were very high. Like the top three are pretty much what you would think. But interestingly enough, that there was more hate it and dislike it to put it over the edge, very much so, was anchovies over liver. Liver had the most hate.
Okay.
But the combination of hate and dislike was slightly more for anchovies than it was for liver itself. Those were the top two.
Yeah. I don't mind anchovies. Liver, you know what? I don't think I can't say that I've actually had a hunk of liver. I've had pate.
Yeah, that's fancy liver.
Braunschweiger.
No one's got time for that. Yeah. So anchovies was the most, I take it back. Liver was the most hated.
Okay.
But if you combine hate and dislike, it was anchovies over liver.
Okay.
That's 1 and 2. Coming in at number 3 on the list of the most hated foods for America. And I don't know what the real difference is between anchovies and number 3, but sardines comes in at number 3. You like anchovies, you like sardines. I don't like either one. What is the difference between an anchovy and a sardine? Is one sliced up an anchovy and a sardine is still the full fish? One served in a can, one isn't? What is the difference?
I mean, I don't think sardines are as salty as anchovies, and I don't know what makes anchovies so salty anyway. I don't know if it's just the way that they're preserved or how that works. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of difference, it doesn't seem.
No, well, there's not much difference in how much we hate them either. Anchovies number 1, sardines number 3, with liver in the middle.
So let me ask you something. Do you think that, because those are kind of the ones you would expect, and I wonder if people actually have had these, or if they just think I'm supposed to hate anchovies, so I'm going to say anchovies, even though I've never had them.
That's part of it. I think that's part of it, because I've never been able to, despite the fact that I do like something further down the list that is fish, I've never had anchovies, even though I know a classically prepared Caesar salad does have anchovies usually. Mm-hmm. And I've never gone that, because it's just, in my mind, I don't want anchovies. It just, they sound gross to me. And liver's the same way. So that's your top 3. Going through the rest of some of these on here, the top 10. Coming in at number 4 would be tofu. I think tofu is more, you are kind of predestined, or you're told to dislike tofu. In my opinion, because everyone's like, tofu.
There's not much there to like or not like. I mean, you can't just, it's got to be like in the picture there. I think it's got to be prepared or fried up or something. I don't know if anybody just cuts a slice off and eats it. God, I hope not.
Yeah, it's much like a rice cake, right? Tofu is a vessel for something else.
Yeah.
And I don't think to your point, anyone just chooses and be like, yep, just going to bite off a hunk of tofu here. Yeah, that would be gross. But I don't mind tofu per se. I'm willing to, I gave it a chance, and it's fine. It's not my number 1 choice, but it's fine. Number 5 for the most hated would be squid. Now there's squid prepared like that, and then there's octopus. So similar but different. Squid is usually prepared fully all together like that, whereas octopus will be cut up into like calamari, or you'll have a tentacle or something along those lines. I don't mind either, but they have to be cooked the right way.
I thought calamari was squid. Calamari's octopus? Maybe it is.
No, you're right. Calamari is squid. You're right, because you got the little squids. Because I will eat the actual. If you ever had calamari, there's the rings, and then there's the actual little squids.
Yeah,
and I got no problem eating the little squids. Like
it's got a little knob on the head so you can grab it.
Yeah, exactly. And the little tentacles coming off it. It looks like you're eating the ghost from Pac-Man. I'm just like, wah, 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 wah.
Right. Jabba the Hutt. Remember when he was just like grabbing things and
So everyone always pushes those my way. That's fine. I have no problem with either one of those.
Yeah,
Interesting. Go ahead.
they gotta be all fried up and not look like what they are. I think that's the thing that throws people when they're all
Yeah, that's why they cut them into the rings most of the time. And most people don't eat the full ones like I do. I'm surprised at number 6 here in the fact that it is known for its opulence, but people can't stand caviar. It's just fish eggs.
Just fish eggs, like you eat them all the time. I mean, I think that's the thing that probably throws people is it's fish eggs. That's a weird thing for us to consume, I think.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if I've ever had caviar.
I don't know
Like,
why it's so. I mean, I guess because they're hard to get, but I don't know why it's always associated with upper crust and fancy pants.
I've had roe, which are fish eggs, on sushi rolls, but I've never had like good caviar.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you one way or the other whether caviar sucks or not. I haven't had it, but it's interesting to me of all the foods we hate in America, it comes in at like number 6. Also in the top 10, oysters. I can't with the oysters. It's a texture thing for me.
For me, oysters. I don't mind oysters. Oysters. I don't mind them, but they're not very satisfying either. Particularly when they're, as pictured there, when they're just on the half shell and you just go, you slurp them down and they're done. It's really, there's no satisfaction there. It's just you've swallowed it before you realize it's in your mouth. There you go. Take that one out of context.
Hey-oh. Yeah, someone meme us, please. Meme us. Yeah, because I've always wondered, like, you're not supposed to chew them when they come that way, right? You're just supposed to, like, you put the hot sauce and it just, I don't get the allure. It's like, I just hawked up a loogie. Let me swallow it again with some hot sauce. That's going to be delicious.
Now, much like tofu, I like fried oysters. That can be really good.
Oysters Rockefeller is a thing I've never had, but there's like, doesn't it involve like cheese and garlic and stuff along those lines? Oddly enough, the thing that isn't in the top 10 here is escargot. Like, I'm not eating a snail.
Yeah.
Screw that. I don't give a damn how you prepare it. I'm not eating a snail.
Yeah.
But it's not in the top 10.
Snail, that kind of reminds me of like catfish or something that's just, I don't know, it seems like it's eating a lot of garbage.
Truth, which makes it more delicious.
I guess.
How dare you? How dare you besmirch a catfish? Right underneath oysters, a lot of people can't stand blue cheese.
Huh.
I don't mind it. Once again, I think blue cheese is a lot like tofu. I'm not just going to eat a hunk of blue cheese.
No.
But you add it crumbled in here and there or whatever. It has a nice flavor. I don't mind it. It's good in a salad.
Yeah, and I enjoy funky cheese. Just unusual, like weird. It smells bad. It has a weird taste. I don't know. I just enjoy those cheeses.
Enjoy the funk master of cheeses, the blue cheese. Funky Cheese. They were a great soul band back in the day. Funky Cheese.
Used to play bass for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, Funky Cheese did, yeah. Also, right underneath blue cheese, I don't get this next one, sushi. Who the hell doesn't like sushi?
I mean, that's one that I think you've got to get over the... See, we were told all our lives that raw fish is the worst thing you could possibly eat in the world, and you'll die before it hits your stomach. And the truth is, kind of like oysters, kind of like... caviar, sardines, when any fish is fresh, dig in and it's really good. It shouldn't have that smell.
Right. Yeah. That we associate with like fish sticks.
Yeah, like when you get in the back of the grocery store and it's like
Yeah. The thing I think here is, I think you're right. I think people are thinking more traditional sashimi, nigiri, sushi, more so than the cooked rolls. Because sushi now, it can be everything. Like, you go somewhere and you get like a Philadelphia Freedom roll, and it's like Philadelphia cheesesteak, and it's with rice around it. So it's kind of got a broad definition now of sushi. So I think the people in this particular survey are thinking of it as the traditional sushi of like sashimi and stuff.
Right.
Instead.
And I guess any raw meat, that the idea puts people off until you've actually had it. Oh, I had a sushi burrito, which I for a while.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
For the longest time, I just thought, oh, okay, that's just kind of a novelty. There's nobody really has. And I had one just a few blocks from it, and it's like, holy crap, is that good?
Yes. Delicious. I still haven't found a good place down here. I did have a good tuna tartare taco, though, over the weekend. That was also very delicious. Also on this list, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Also on this list, underneath sushi is chitlins. They spelled it chitterlings, but I've always heard it called chitlins.
I've never heard anybody say chitterlings. Yeah, I mean, that is the way it's spelled, but I don't know what I think we just call it chitlins, don't we?
And I don't want any part of a large intestine of any animal. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I stop at pork. I stop at pork rinds. I don't go any further. I don't go to the chitlins.
What is a pork rind?
I don't know. I think it's like a dead dad tattoo that's then fried. It's a skin that's then fried, and you eat it along
what the hell's a pork rind? Comment below or call us. I don't know.
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. We'd like to know.
Yeah, I mean, sausage is, a lot of times the casing is intestine.
Yeah, is intestine. True. I guess maybe it's maybe leftover that they couldn't put any more sausage. They don't have any more meat to grind into it, so they just fry it up and say, "Here's chitlins." Some of the ones outside. Yep, out of the top 10 that I just wanted to highlight real quick. Something I love, kale. It is a power green. It is tremendously good for you. I have some in my fridge right now. I don't get the kale hate.
Yeah, that's a hardy leaf. It's a hardy leaf.
It takes a little while to get it down. It does. That is for sure, but it keeps you regular. So eat your kale, kids.
Eat your kale.
Eat your kale.
You'll be glad you did. Cleans you right out.
Exactly. And finally, Brussels sprouts, which I think Brussels sprouts is one of those ones that we were always told as a kid sucked. Right? No one likes Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are terrible. Yeah. I see a Brussels sprout on a menu now because usually it's made with like bacon and they like char it up. Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, you go to a restaurant and it's caramelized with bacon and honey, and I mean it's a piece of candy by the time it gets to your plate. But it's some steamed Brussels sprouts with some butter. That's fine for me. I like that. It's a hardy leaf.
Another hardy leaf. Eat your Brussels and your kale, kids.
That's right.